They're vampires. Kindred. Hope the Arcanum doesn't find out this time.
It's fine.
I don't feel like following their tenets after being banned.
You.
The Arcanum banned the hardest. The real reason he's banned is because he happened to be so tightly wrapped in with me.
Vampire lore is tricky. More than any other supernatural creature, vampires despise being unveiled. Vampires have many agents. Ghouls, they call them. This is why we hunters are responsible for the vampire threat, to ensure these parasites become the forgotten myths they pretend to be. Kevin, honestly, I can't bring myself to kill you. Why not join my crusade?
Your crusade?
You shall be my companion.
Suppose I could tell you a secret that the Regent would not want hunters to know.
I got some rather tasty information out of that Kevin guy. I have ghouls in several organizations, and as Kevin listed them off by name, that is when he mentioned the Arcanum as one of the afflicted orgs. Is an imposter in this chapter house? Fly!
What part of banishment and exile did you not cop onto?
Chancellor, we have important information obtained on our last hunt.
You're still hunting?
There is a mole in your chapter house, Occam.
Occam?
How did this even happen? Fatigue looks like he exploded. That's not in the Ghoul playbook.
We may not be dealing with a ghoul at all.
Speak, mate! Speak! Wake up! Speak! Speak! Wake up! Speak, mate! Speak!
Mon ami. Blacklaw.
Speak! Wake up!
I am sorry. None of your insulting sympathy, D. This is your fault! What? My fault?
Both of your faults. He died under your watch. Now take responsibility.
I was scouring the chapter house of Destritus.
D isn't the imposter.
I...
At least your blind hatreds turned up one positive. You can confirm each other's innocence.
Just relies on you unclenching your spatchcocks and shaking on it!
Sick! Never! But until Fatigue is avenged. Truce.
Truce. Oh, thank
Spade, mate! Spade! Simon! Oh, come on, lad!
No reaction, even under pain stimulus. He'll live, but unlike Amanda, don't expect him waking up anytime soon. I've only ever seen someone in a state like this once, and it was the work of a blank body.
A full-on vampire.
It may well be. No ghoul could mutilate a man with such strength and speed. But that goes against what Kevin told me, and his certainty burned with the true flame of hatred.
Zadi is confident the vampire wasn't lying. Could this ghoul have been promoted in Kevin's absence?
It'd be startlingly fortunate if they were embraced on the night we happened to arrive.
Or perhaps Kevin had no idea what the hell he was on about.
You cannot buy a blender at an 89p store! You don't ignore me!
No, it's usually obvious when Kevin is wrong.
D, what can you actually tell us about this master figure?
As evidenced by my lack of her head on a plaque, I have yet to meet her. But Kevin refers to her as an ancient thaumaturge, among the most formidable in England.
So if our culprit is that vampire wizard guy's master's ghoul, and now they're a vampire...
Much like Kevin, they could have inherited their master's tricks. Like mind control.
So Spit could have been brainwashed into attacking Fatigue?
Unlikely. A normal human guy could not have done this. Peer review my thesis, Doctor!
It looks like a bloody train hit him, not a person.
So, this would have demanded unnatural strength.
Not a common trait among the wizards. I certainly don't remember Kevin suplexing many of us.
Could we be dealing with a sludge lad then? A humanimal type? Or even a member of the Ghostra Nostra.
The powers of the perfidious undead are not so clear-cut. However, you've all witnessed each other in daylight, yes?
Why do you have a Molotov?
Don't forget to just answer the question.
Chancellor?
Harry, when do we have the Hopton Beach luau?
4 months ago.
Oh, I missed the luau.
We can have our own luau.
It just wouldn't be the same without fatigue.
This clears no one.
We need evidence from the past days.
I got here at 8:30 a.m. with Amanda, if that helps.
Oh, yeah, times, hours,
Fucking Nora!
Oi, me and the boys walked in here bright and early for some calming workplace day drinking. Thank you, Ghoul. No.
And you heard all about me, Harry, and Elise with the wicked cabal. Jesus! What's with the explosive, though?
If there's a way to fully ascertain a vampire's presence, it is triggering the Rutschreck, their intrinsic fear of fire. No one has had any beastly reaction.
So, it can't be a full vampire.
There are vampires that can resist the Rutschreck, even those that could walk in the sun. Yet such feats require immense strength of will. Will I'd not expect a newly embraced vampire to have.
Everyone has seen each other in the sun within the last 4 months, so that still necessitates a recent embrace. Unless we're dealing with one of those daywalker types.
Daywalker? No, almost assuredly not, son-in-law. But something isn't right here. Perhaps this creature was a treasured ghoul. That might explain their mental fortitude. But these feats of domination, their incredible strength, what's more, this kill?
They're not exactly a measured killer, this blank of ours.
It reeks of first kill.
First kill?
When a fledgling vampire is overwhelmed by beastly hunger, they attack like a beast. But a freshly turned thaumaturge, having both this strength and the ability, no, even the presence of mind to dominate Simon. But our culprit cannot be an old vampire, because that would be too obvious. It would have been found out months ago. We are missing some crucial information.
We've certainly got loads of unanswered questions. Like, why would the killer do this to Fatigue but spare Occam?
The Chancellor is the larger threat.
With how well Fatigue was liked, we can rule out sentiment.
Spit could be faking it, you know. Might just be playing the victim.
Come on, Lilda. Simon can like cool slashing pennies from a fountain.
We're talking murder here, Amanda. Do you really think playing dumb's beyond the pale?
Well, I was electrocuted. It's a miracle I can think it all.
Shut your traps, you daft knobheels! I know him, they're proper, authentic lads! Let us be done with this. Occam, hit everyone with your demon sunfist!
No.
Hit the board first, and then...
My solar sorcery is spent. When I was strangled, I used up all my stored sunlight, trying to ward off my attacker.
Your powers should have availed you against a vampire.
Oh, I know. Which makes me think the Strangler was mind-controlled.
Bloody hell.
Can I go home now?
No.
I think I've heard enough. It's time for some action. All of you, line the walls. Anyone with weapons, stand armed. No sudden moves. Now then, who can vouch for another's whereabouts during the incident?
Well, everyone in Remold's torture chamber is innocent. We were all together when we heard the screams.
Who exactly?
Marcus, Sadi, Grimal, Remold, Brok, Amanda and I were all accounted for, Sir Chancellor.
Gagahintuk. I can confirm Dr. Waters woke me up just before we heard them. Any other alibis?
I was alone, checking through Dr. Waters' office for supplies on the 3rd floor.
I was also on the 3rd floor. I thought I heard Amanda up there and I went looking.
Really? I didn't see you.
Yeah, because when the screaming fucking started, I fucking ducked for cover, didn't I?
Hey, I didn't mean anything by it.
Come to think of it, didn't catch sight of you either.
But What the bloody hell are you trying to get at?
Oh, don't forget about Elise. She was also with us.
I wasn't. I went for help before the screaming started.
Anyone else? No? Well, thank you, Elise. Your honesty is appreciated.
Sweet.
Now prepare to be detained!
Shit.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Here again. Please don't trap me in here again. Silence! One of you is a culprit, and I am of the mind that it is you, Git. Huh? What are you saying? Why were you so conveniently absent during our polygraph test? We were hanging out with Fatigue. What a smart move letting an old bloke wander into the ruckus you were making. We took him to the pub here, sat him down, and listened to his yarns about his country games or whatever. Had a piss, so I dashed to the loo right in here. Then things went pear-shaped. Spit yelled. Couldn't make out what. Them yells turned to screams. Tearing, ripping. I heard this awful racket and tried to rush out, but something must have fell on the door because I was stuck. After a bit, I stopped trying to keep quiet like. I hid, like a bleeding coward. Eventually the smashing stopped. I heard spit bowling. That's when I had another go at it. And not long after, that's when everyone else showed up. There! You happy? It weren't me, and it weren't spit! Silence!
Pop! Eating spit are good old pot-drinking, footy-loving, truck-driving, normal for Norfolk lives.
I don't care how many trucks they drive. They have no one to vote for them.
Well, if in getting spit on each other's alibis, how comes the Doc and Occam gets to vouch for each other?
Think, lughead! Git was at the scene of the crime. Spit's comatose!
It's true. Either one could be faking it, or Spit could have done that first kill thing and been like overwhelmed with guilt.
You haven't even. You're just jumping on me with no proof other than just because I was in the room. But I'm a victim, I am. Please, let me go, boss. Please, please. He's resisting. Kick him.
No more fighting. Mahagat.
Right, what's first then?
The tessellation. Carry it in here, it should be right outside.
Box can teleport?
I can go into detail about how the box moves, or I can help us solve the murder. Pick your poison.
Why'd you make us move it then?
Team building exercise, which you cocked up. D, Grimal, Remold, Brok, carry it into the bathroom. Simon will be stored in the tessellation. His behavior prior to this has been the most suspicious, without doubt. Remember what I said about nasty, visible withdrawal symptoms? He has shown them generously. We also never saw him put blood into his goblet. He did it out of sight of everyone else.
That's right. He ran out of panic after we talked. Can we call it that?
It hurts me to think it's him, given the circumstances. But, as our prime suspect, we will store him in there, even as we go forward, with the assumption that it could be anyone else. The remaining suspects will remain handcuffed to the wall, under careful watch.
They weren't sterilized, so I couldn't use the fuzzy ones.
Is there any disconcerting habit you don't have?
Nope.
Chancellor, I won't lie, I'm deathly afraid.
Unavoidable, Mr. Jacket. No matter what, someone will be in a position to be hurt. This measure, I hope, minimizes
collateral.
That's a bit callous.
When has Occam ever been known for his bedside manners?
All we'll be doing is risk mitigation. And that's why the next step is arming ourselves to the bloody teeth.
The armory's on the third floor, though.
You're running off?
We can't split up again.
No, son-in-law! Occam is right! If an attack happened now, we would ensure... This is heavy. Ensure casualties by mingling in one place! We cannot afford to just stand around and wait it out!
We three, Dr. Waters, Miss Bergamot, will visit the army.
Chancellor, no! Last we split, disaster followed.
Be pragmatic, son-in-law. The previous farce was complete disunity. There was no plan, and any attempts to have one were thwarted by...
You and Remold's ancient feud?
Unmentioned parties!
But going to get weapons will guarantee immediate retaliation from the culprit. And besides, what if one of us is dominated?
There is a risk in anything we do. Another attack is inevitable, whether it happens now or later. It doesn't matter at this juncture. At least like this, we might have a fighting chance when it does happen.
Meanwhile, the less able will be out of the line of fire until they return. Left, Brok, left! With their own firepower to bear.
Oh, yeah! While the rest of us get to sit nice and tidy in a bathroom full of monsters.
Well, not full of monsters, Lila. I mean, there's just one. Right?
He's all gonna die.
Cool.
It's either get the arms or await the inevitable attack without them. Which possibility would you rather face?
I do not like this. But you are the Master Hunter. Into your hands, I commit my spirit.
And you will not be forsaken.
Now, we'll need some means to communicate with each other while divided like this. Gloria, I assume you have some sterilized walkies for our use?
Passing out walkies.
Walkies?
Hell, Jaguar, this is Crime Hawk report again, over.
Marcus, a man is dead.
Copy that.
Everyone, at attention. Watch for any sudden movements. Hold your weapons high. We go now. One second. Let me find my key.
Somewhat irrelevant now, but this thing between me and Dad.
The war?
The war. I forgot, peace offering?
Really?
For once we're home.
It's not another lodestone, is it?
No, not that. Did you see that wizard plush out of the local station?
Marcus, it is 2006. I only watch Google video.
Illustrator. Anyway, it was very Kevin-esque, but that's essentially me saying all wizards look the same. But it gave me an idea. Check it.
Holy shit!
Think you'll like it? What do you think?
Is this how you visualize his face?
Yes.
It's a brave choice.
Oh, thank goodness, it's a brave new world. I would blush for you too.
Don't call it that.
And Dor, and Boy, and everyone else in the family.
Everyone?
Got one for every person in Norfolk, probably? I figured we could start selling them for a profit.
Marcus, did you order these?
Yes.
Marcus, how many did you order?
Well...
This is not right.
That we haven't been attacked yet?
This is their last opportunity. You really are missing something. Grimaline!
Nani?
Occam! What? Remold and I shall coordinate an investigation.
You and Remold?
A beloved friend and colleague is dead. I must honor the Blacklaw history as the Arcanum's Avengers, no matter what! Besides, hardly the first time I've had to coordinate with D on something like this.
You two must guard them. Do not let a single innocent life be lost.
Me, the sea cucumber, and a plank who got 'em good. Alright, now moving from the wall. And don't get cheeky with it.
You know we're fucked, yeah? Like I said, if whoever did that to Fatigue is in this room...
Tied to this wall.
We're already dead.
Reference?
Fuck off!
Boss, please, could you at least see if my smokes are around? Please, boss, someone nicked them and I'm dying without me wrong. Calm down, Pete! See, brains turn to some sludge.
Brok, mate, if you were up here, you'd get it. Don't think the fear's an act.
Denser than tarmac, the lot of you. Weren't you paying attention to Big Deal or whatever his name is?
To what, specifically?
That old speech he gave earlier. If the vampires are near, we're dead. If they're not, do you honestly think they're gonna let us get weapons? See, we gave complete power to someone who had been out of sight for hours. A guy who could be a monster. Or mind control.
I think Occam is dominated.
Dee and I have finished our deliberation.
And we will start by addressing your theory. It is a valid concern. Being a practitioner of solar sorcery intrinsically makes one harder to dominate, at least at the level Occam commands. His very synapses are addled with vitamin D, which is of course the best vitamin as we all know.
Well, maybe he was turned all Dracula-like. Impossible! A vampire would ruin itself using solar witchcraft. And we've all seen him use his pagan magics earlier tonight.
My brain still clicks with radiation!
Well, maybe you're in on it! Or maybe Falligu's still alive and he's faking it with some vampire body explosion magics! You's lot's been mind-controlled into setting me up!
Oi! Don't be getting helter-skelter on us, Git! Sorry, boss. Very good theory, but no. Remold and I think it best our swollen brains instead surround the matter of how the fiend entered and left both the archives and this pub without notice.
Presumably when we were all leaving the archives?
I know this was son-in-law's assumption, but we surely would have noticed.
Maybe someone stole an archive key from one of the old guard.
The entire building shines and shakes when the archive wards dissipate. It would have been noticed.
There's hidden entrances all over the mansion. Maybe one of those was used?
There are no secret passages into the archives.
How you figure that?
Because that room was subject to extensive remodeling after a maintenance worker intruded on a central rite of the 1974 Grand Egyptology Congress. After he choked to death on argon gas, all backroom access was removed.
The culprit simply has to have entered through the vault door.
Which would have been noticed!
As for the pub, there is an immediate oddity in regards to it. Anyone care to guess what?
The room was locked, and none of us are bloody, despite how gory the murder was.
Yeah, none of us. Except Spit.
Bloody hell. Maybe it was him.
Spit's no killer! And besides, Fatigue was with him all day, helping him through his little episode.
What I don't get is why anyone would kill Fatigue. Guy was a saint.
You'd be surprised. He made many enemies. In his prime, Fatigue's family was amongst the most skilled hunters in England. His forebears have been protecting these lands from Fae, Lycans, and other devilries since before the Norman conquest.
What, really? That wee old man?
In days past, even I came to him for wisdom. But an ancestry like that comes with ancient hatreds, even if you choose to walk the path of peace as he did. But the truth is, motivation isn't so important. When Ghoul are held under blood bond, it takes the greatest of willpower to resist thy master for even a moment. So, we will discount Spile's theory for a moment and again look at the secret passages. I visited a few. I could see how they connected some rooms, but I could not get a lay of them before I received revelation from beyond!
Only a few of them secret corridors are actually useful for moving around, though.
I know you prefer sneaking through the vents.
Used to, before Occam told me not to.
Vents? Son-in-law, write that down! I can have to do everything myself! All right, we must look for any secret passages or ventilation shafts connected to the crime scenes.
I know one.
Do you?
Of course I do. Clean the bloody place, don't I? And it's back there. The dresser in the corner, with them strange marks on it. It's bolted to the wall, and it's got a fake back.
These marks.
A trail of blood. Where does this path lead?
Only one way to find out.
Chancellor, why are we stopped here?
These are the archives? We're going to the armory?
Yes, we are indeed at the place we are and going to the place we're headed.
Why, I oughta...
Just a moment and you'll understand. As suspected.
What?
It's not here.
Oh, the hunted data.
Correct.
Oh, actually, yeah, maybe it's the lonesome one. Should we radio back? Well, you know, maybe get them to search the others.
Not yet.
Why? Why not?
The minute we announce that we're going to thoroughly search everyone, that'll signal to the vampire that they've been had. They'll attack, and we'll not have the firepower yet to help out.
This feels even real right now. Oh my god.
Hey, Occam.
Marcus?
While we're here, got any magical artifacts or cursed relics that could help us?
Marcus, please.
Well, there is something. Maybe. It's a long shot, though.
Well, don't leave me in suspense.
The Oculus Imperium.
Cool. Very Latin.
What does this Oculus do, Chancellor?
It's an artifact that may help us identify the supernatural. Problem is, it's very selective about who it works for.
What's the criteria?
We wish I knew. Fatigue was the only one who could make the damn thing work, and even then it stopped for him many years
We
ago.
can't search here and go for guns in a timely manner, Chancellor.
I could, stay and look for it.
Look, Marcus!
With the data already gone, this is the safest place in the building. Ironically. Besides, I can't carry a rocket launcher right now. I'm basically useless.
Marcus, you convinced me.
What?
It's worth a shot. Here, take this. Contact us if anything happens.
Excellent! I won't let you down!
Please be careful.
Sure, when am I not? Love you, Hell Jaguar, over! Now. Where to start?
You know, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that your return would be heralded with such fanfare.
Well...
Oh, quit the modest routine.
I hadn't exactly expected this situation to devolve quite like it has.
There's your issue. Expectation. Once you step foot into the supernatural, nothing ever goes perfect. It either goes well enough, or you've got months of physical and bureaucratic cleanup.
Isn't that also an expectation?
Bang on. But it'll serve you better than your last one. Believe you me. Point being, you're handling yourself cannily. Be at least a little proud of that.
Right. It's just hard to see that when someone is dead.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, that's good.
Right, let's be quick about this. Grab what you're used to and arm up.
Oh. This stuff legal?
No.
That's the Nooper group.
Who?
Oh, never mind. You know, we'd like you back, Neophyte.
You do? But... I'm not sure I even fit in with the Arcanum anymore.
Gun.
Oh?
I mean, the sort of structure and mysticism of the Arcanum is a far cry from...
Murder and kidnapping?
I wouldn't call it that. Maybe.
Listen, lad. To be an Arcanist is to have a burgeoning sense of curiosity that is tempered by an understanding of reality as you know it. To respect the supernatural. To protect the world from it, and to protect it from the world. You've still got that curiosity, yeah?
Of course. Just...
And that's all you'll need?
But what about Marcus and Sir D, actually?
Theirs is a curiosity let wild. We tried to make it work, lad, but we have trappings and codes for a reason. D and his children, even Marcus, they'll see the end of the road and damn everything in between.
That debacle with London, the Ruffton arson, the Christmas party.
We have a goal to make the world a better place. To pierce the veil of the supernatural, to hunt truths, not monsters. And for that we have our knowledge, our patience, our temperament. All traits I believe you have, Neophyte.
And Marcus doesn't?
Well, as long as we survive tonight, and he doesn't do anything utterly bloody stupid, I'll hope for Marcus. Try for him. But Dee and the others...
I understand. And that's really all I can ask.
So there is a way in.
What have you found, Brockham?
Bloody blood trails leading into the security room. This passage door was locked. Someone with security access had to have been here. Hold on. Hey, lightweight! You lot got weapons yet?
Observe radio silence, Mr. Blacklaw.
I have been.
No, Remold, I wasn't talking to...
How dare you besmirch the Blacklaw name in such a way?
Mother of God.
Right, shut it. I hear something. Something's coming through the vents!
Vents? Cramped?
Nah, false alarm, lads. Was just Marky.
All of you! Oh, fuck! Stop! Was you all along, weren't it, Marky? Stop hitting me, Slacker!
Why are you in the bloody vents, you daft kid?
Are you an empty ball?
Answer the question!
I was following a trend. There was a vent in the archives that whoever...
Archives, eh? Weren't you supposed to be in the shooting room?
We made a stop! The person who attacked Occam had to have gone through the vents to get there.
That's what they all say.
Who the hell is they?
I don't know. I'm just saying shit.
You sure are. There's a camera in here, I assume. Yes?
We've got cameras in every room, plus a few outside like, except the archives, the dorms and whatnot. Thank piss.
Glad the Arcanum's still not depraved enough to spy on people on the bog.
Ah, we got one on the bog.
Sickening.
Why ain't the one in the security room responding? The hell? Ain't the pub cameras nothing but garbled crap? Same for the corridor leading to it.
God damn it, it's been tampered with.
Bloody stupid thing, what?
Wait, can you check until just before the camera in this room went offline?
Came in here about a minute before this thing goes offline. Marky!
What? No, it couldn't be.
It's that blooming sea urchin trollop! Bloody Grimal Brok in here!
Me?
Yes, you! You were in the security room tonight, shortly before the feed cut, which makes you the prime suspect in Occam's bludgeoning!
I didn't do bleeding shit! Tell him, Mr. D!
I'm afraid I cannot.
While I can clear you for the death of fatigue, I cannot vouch for your movements when Occam was assailed.
Maybe you can't, but I think somebody else was in there with me.
You think?
I can't remember it good. My brain is porridge, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Me. I met her in there.
Oi.
I was going to mention it when it was my turn. But yeah, I met the trollop in the security room.
By Growbound's codpiece! Is anyone else withholding information?
Right, explain yourself.
Like I said, this was all part of my testimony. I was going to go get some fresh air, and as soon as I opened the door to get in, she's in there by the computer. She practically sprung up when I came in.
Sprung up?
Look, I didn't give a damn. I figured I'd just surprise you all. But, looking back on it, pretty strange for someone who used to crawl through the vents, eh?
Oi!
I mean, you just happened to be in the same room with the security system and vent access to the archive.
The only reason I was even in that room was because I needed some bloody distance from... Ugh. I had an argument with... well... my ex, basically. I needed some fresh air.
And destroying your security equipment made that air all the fresher, didn't it?
I didn't touch that computer! I barely even thought it was there! I was so out of sorts! And if you forgot, I was tortured by you! At the time that poor old Fatigue was being torn apart!
Well, I don't know nothing about that, but you and I were there around the time Occam was assaulted, yeah? Unless someone was just chilling in the vents till we left, one of us must have done it, yeah?
A bold proclamation. One that puts you under suspicion as well.
Hey, I was where I was. What do you want me to do about it? Sides, you seen this maid outfit, bruv? I am desperate for fucking cash, yeah? I'm not about to choke out my fucking employer.
Oh, please! You got probably one of the worst jobs in the house. Sounds like a motive to me.
Sure, but let's not forget, you were on frame just before the power cut to the camera. And I know for a fact that you stole the keys from Git to get into the room.
Huh? You!
I didn't!
You stole me smokes too, didn't you?
No, I got them all from...
Me. I stole them from Git when he had his back turned.
You emo bin!
Grimal's not lying. I caught up with her after the argument, gave her the joints and the key. No one uses the security office, and I figured she'd soon need somewhere quiet and safe to get blasted and forget.
Hold now! I must bring attention to something. Grimaline, you said you barely even remembered meeting Matilda.
I mean, a lot was going on.
Well then, new theory. Elise gave Grimaline the keys. Very possibly her orders as well.
Bloody hell, do you know what you're saying?
No.
No. Surely my memory's hazy, but I was in kinda...
A fugue state? Not an uncommon side effect of domination.
Can a ghoul exert such power? You had said that only a vampire...
Or a sufficiently powerful vampire's ghoul could do so. Which would also explain how our culprit survived Occam's solar sorcery.
Grimal, why is your wrist all wrapped up?
What? My wrist? I mean... Hold on.
Burnt like a sunburn. The remnants of Occam's solar sorcery!
No! It's just a damn lighter burn! I don't remember fully right now, but Elise gave me...
A hairband.
Yeah.
To cover it up.
Right, so let's keep score then. Elise stole the keys. She gave the keys to Grimal. Grimal was in the security room. She's got those burns which Elise helped hide. Grimal's memory's fucked, and to top the whole thing off, they only got each other for alibis. Well, can I go home now?
Wait. Grimal.
Blacklaw, hold! We haven't...
The evidence points it clearly, D!
There's gotta be more we can look at!
I shall only look what this hellspawn lies in a bleeding head!
Boy! Why do you have my smokes?
What? Who cares?
I do! It's strange you got them when this whole case circling around who robbed me. How'd you get them?
Blame Fish Lips over there. She gave them to me when we met in the security
I certainly don't bloody remember that.
Yeah, okay, but you got Dracula fucking brain disease or whatever, so again, who cares?
I remember Elise giving me those keys, saying to find somewhere to cool off, like the security room. Then things got hazy. I figured I'd burnt myself using Git's rubbish lighter, but here's the problem. If I was dominated into attacking Occam Why did you enter security and end up with those smokes?
I just... The way I just said, am I missing something?
You're all missing one very important, crucial, completely unmistakable detail in all of this. I still ain't got my smokes back.
Take your stupid smokes!
Ha ha!
You sound so bloody sure of yourself, pushing blame onto Elise.
What the?
Get out of my face before I slap you over.
That command goes Eugene Summer.
Oi, Till! Why'd you bung this in here for?
The hunter data!
That could only mean...
You... Shit! Should have done the Steeg's way from the start.
What's going on?
She's a humanimal type vampire!
I won't allow this!
Gibberlin, Exiana! Fatigue. Let my aim be true.
Out! Out!
It's done.
Bloody Nora.
Bloody hell.
Thank you, God, and Jesus, and Paulus, and Gruggus, and all the other cavemen. Thank you!
Do not tarry! Get away! That was a phosphorus bullet! The vampire is deader than ever!
The Regent herself couldn't survive such a shot! But think! Vaticu's expertise, those marks, this murder! This was never a vampire! Out! Everyone out!
Whole time she's been
Open fire!
Oh, piss!
Fuck, Brok, stop!
This is how a Blacklaw handles business!
Warrior of Gaia! Why?
What just happened? Where's Marcus?
The realm of souls, Matilda. The werewolf dragged Marcus into the Umbra.
We need to go after him, now!
We can't!
Why?
Waters, tend to the wounded. Remold.
Yes.
Contact the Coalition. Be quick about it. It's gonna be a long night.
Can I go home now? Can I go home now? I'm just a little bean, just a little fucking bean. I'm a little puppy. No, not like that. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What if I just fucking exploded?
In the penis explosion room. There's been so many people going, hey, what's up with the penis explosion room?
Like, that's deep lore that hasn't been played yet. Okay. Weren't you paying attention to Big Dick? No.
I mean, you know.
That's not dick on the brain.
What else is new, anyway?
Hey, bitch.
What might this place be? Where am I? Oh! Fatigue! Your stains have been many, but like a bathroom floor, you have scrubbed yourself clean. One tile at a time, lad. Welcome to fucking heaven!